Big changes are coming to the Lewis household in January, and I've got some updates I want to give you about December, so stick around. Hi guys, I'm Kathleen Lewis. I'm a homeschool graduate and a homeschool mom to two. And yes, there's a big life change coming in January. But before I get there, let me give you a bit more of a background on me. So at the time of this recording, I am a CPA in the state of North Carolina. I have had a 12 plus year career of accounting. I graduated with an accounting degree and went into private first and then into public accounting, and I've stayed with my firm for 10 years. I have worked my way up to be an audit manager, but my firm just sold its audit practice. And the firm that bought the audit practice does not want a part-time audit manager, which is what I am. So that has led me to evaluate a lot of options. I could go into part-time tax, seasonal tax, which I did for 7-8 years at my firm. So I have tax prep experience. I'm not a manager in tax, I'm a tax preparer. Or third option, I could step back and just turn my license inactive until I'm ready to continue my career. Before I tell you what the decision is, let me take you back a few years. I realized about 6 years ago that I was bored in my career. I have learned that as a byproduct of my gifted mind, gifted individuals need challenges, particularly in the workforce. Otherwise, we just start to degrade, go downhill in our productivity, in our desire to work at that job. So we need something to challenge us. We need something new. And I looked for that for a few years in my firm with new clients, new promotion, new specialties, quality control at my firm. And nothing was just jiving with me. Nothing was sticking. So I knew that. I knew it 6 years ago that public accounting no longer held an interest for me. I also started this channel last summer, so that is a consideration for me. Plus, I have 2 young kids that I'm homeschooling, and I really, really love my time with them at home. So you may have been able to figure this out, but my husband and I decided I'm just gonna turn my license inactive for the next few years. It's not that much work to get it activated again in North Carolina. I just have to take 40 hours of CPE and submit an application with affidavits from people that know me that, yeah, I'm still a trustworthy person. So yes, I'm going inactive so I can focus on this channel, on my kids, and I have a third project burning, which I've referenced a little bit in other videos. I am working on a curriculum that I've written for my gifted son, and since I've done all this work putting it together, I thought I would offer it to you guys eventually as a option to buy. So I'm working on a free sample to get input from you guys, and hopefully that'll come out this spring. But yeah, that's where I'm heading. I have 3 irons in the fire: mom, YouTube channel, and writing my own curriculum, plus all the other interests that come along with giftedness. So this morning was actually when I turned in my computer at my firm and yeah, said goodbye to everyone there. It is bittersweet, but I'm excited about where things are heading. And if you're excited with me about fun life changes, go ahead and bump that like button and let me know it. 12-year professional accounting career, I salute you. Okay, so for a homeschool update, December is a month of wrapping up for us. We are wrapping up the Right Start Level A for Steven. He really does not have much left, and I'm not even sure if I'm gonna give him all the tests. So he may be done with school math in a week or 2. Language arts, he is blazing through All About Reading Level 1. I don't think we're gonna be ready for Level 2 at the beginning of January. It might be February, but we'll see. He is having a lot of fun trying to read everything around the house, anywhere from game covers to books to random instructions. So he is trying to sound out everything and having a really fun time discovering that he can read stuff that he sees around the house. So that has been fun seeing that for him. For cultural and geography studies, we just finished a week on the Himalayas, and Stephen had a ton of fun learning about the Sherpa culture at Nepal and Everest. He really, really loved the information he learned about Everest and what it took to climb the mountain. And from there, we're gonna move on to the Middle East for the month of December. Now, unfortunately, I'm finding modern Middle East is lacking in picture books and just general information about the culture available to kids. So there's very few picture books at the library that don't have to do with a war or heartbreaking things that my 4-year-old is not ready for. So I'm still trying to piece everything together. I may have 3 or 4 weeks worth if I can stretch it into other topics, but again, we'll see. Yes, I did say 3 or 4 weeks of studies in the Middle East for the month of December. So you may be guessing right now, we aren't taking much time off. And that is because my son would go crazy if he went too long without learning something new or doing something fun. So we will be taking just 1 week off between Christmas and New Year's, and that's because my husband's off then. But I have a feeling a lot of the fun activities and learning will continue on, just not in as formal of an environment. Now, you may be thinking, we're wrapping up a ton of stuff. What's happening in January? I'm so glad you asked. We are switching to something completely new, and if you've missed that, go check out this video right here to find out what our options are for a spring curriculum for my son. You have a Merry Christmas, guys.